Hey guys, and welcome back to today's NBA Play of the Day. This is going to be for March 23rd, 2017. Talking about a matchup today out west between the LA Clippers and the Dallas Mavericks. For more of this pick video content in the future, you can click that subscribe button. Any thumbs up on this video are greatly appreciated and really help us out. And also, if you want to get our daily free pick as well as all of our top confidence bets across all major American sports, you can head on over to our main website, stumpthespread.com. I'll link Stump the Spread down in the video description if you want to access us through those means. So heading into this matchup here, we have the Los Angeles Clippers, who've had the schedule really work in their favor more recently. After going through that 3-game losing streak, the LA Clippers now find themselves on a 3-game winning streak to improve their record to 43-29 overall and 20-18 on the road. But the LA Clippers, very manageable schedule as of late in their last outing, getting past the LA Lakers in what's kind of a road home/home game situation there for the Clippers. And then before that, on their home court, the LA Clippers were able to get past the New York Knicks, very manageable win. And then before that, the Clippers went against the Cleveland Cavaliers, who did the Clippers a favor. They sat their stars, so the Clippers went on to win that game as well. But back, if you go a little bit further back on the schedule to when the Clippers were actually playing in some real games, they fell on the road to the Denver Nuggets by 15 points. Prior to that, they lost on their home court to the Milwaukee Bucks, and also before that, losing to the Utah Jazz on the road. Clippers really showing us a mixed bag of results as of late. This team solidly in the Western Conference playoffs. Right now, just playing for positioning. Obviously not going to be able to get up into that upper tier, but still fighting nonetheless to try to get the best seeding possible that they can for home court situations. But the Clippers not having the kind of year that they were hoping for as a team. This group has a lot of guys that have been playing together for many years, and the Clippers have been a factor out west, but they haven't been able to take that next step under Chris Paul's leadership, which is really a shame considering this is a group that has solid head coaching and the kind of talent needed to make a run in the playoffs. We just haven't seen the Clippers been able to put everything together at the same time. But on the year, the Clippers actually rank really well in terms of their proficiency on both sides of the ball, especially on the offensive end, as this group ranks 6th in the NBA in scoring average compared to 13th in total defense. But now that the Clippers are starting to get back into a tougher game here than what they've been facing more recently, it'll be interesting to see if we get the version of the Clippers that we've seen over the past week that succeeded against poor competition, or the week prior to that where we saw the Clippers come up short against adequate competition. So Clippers heading on the road today against the Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks at one point were looking like one of the worst teams in the Western Conference, but the Mavericks have certainly picked things up, especially post-All-Star break. Now standing, not where they'd want to be on the year, but at least a respectable 30-40 overall, and they are 20-16 on their home court, so quite a bit better at home than they've shown on the road. And the Mavericks have really taken a number of guys off of the scrap heap this year and really turned them into solid contributors. Guys like Curry and Farrell, and then trading for Nerlens Noel. Moves like that have really worked in the Dallas Mavericks' favor. In their last outing, however, Dallas did not look great, losing to the Warriors in blowout fashion. And prior to that, the Mavericks were on a 4-game East Coast trip where they were able to split, going 2-2 during that Eastern Conference road trip, with a really nice 5-point win coming on the road against the Washington Wizards during that stretch. But back during their most recent homestand, the Dallas Mavericks did go 4-1 with some nice wins coming against the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Memphis Grizzlies during that particular homestand. And then also a little bit prior to that, also picking up a really nice home win against teams like the Miami Heat and the New Orleans Pelicans. But Dallas is really starting to utilize their strong home court advantage much better as we've headed down the stretch run of the regular season. And really, you got to commend Dallas for not just hanging things up halfway through the year when things weren't looking great, just to try to get a really high pick in the draft or anything like that. They tried to build through picking up free agents or trades and things such as that, and that's really allowed this team to step up their play. Dallas has actually been more of a defensive-oriented team this year. That's not something that you typically think about when you think about the Dallas Mavericks, at least in terms of their history. But Mavericks this year ranked 30th in the NBA in scoring average compared to 4th in total defense. Obviously, their offensive numbers are getting quite better as they've picked up their winning, but that defense has been a consistent factor here for the Mavericks, and with that increased offensive production, with the continued effort on the defensive end, has really allowed the Dallas Mavericks to put together a lot more consistent wins. And coming to this one on their home court against a Clipper squad that isn't necessarily all that tough on the road, we feel like the Dallas Mavericks getting the 4 points is going to be the better value bet against the spread in this matchup as our NBA play of the day. So again, guys, if you're interested in getting our daily free pick or any of our top confidence premium plays, you can head on over to our main website, stumpthespread.com. I'll link Stump the Spread down in the video description. And you can head on over to our channel to get our college basketball daily pick video as well. And if you want more of this pick video content in the future, you can click that subscribe button. So thanks, guys, for stopping on in, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.